G'day YouTube, it's Ben from Native Beard Co here and welcome to another episode of Beard Chat. Today's episode is going to be somewhat different as we are going to look into a bit of DIY. I've just finished blending a new batch of oils up for the business and I thought how about I show you how it's done and what materials you need to try it yourself at home. Sounds pretty awesome, right? Let's first discuss a few reasons why you might want to make your own oils at home. For me, my main reason was for knowing exactly what type of ingredients were going onto my face and skin. If you make your own oils at home, then you have full control of the total product. You can purchase better ingredients for generally a fraction of the price of a branded product. For example, organic higher quality oils. Plus, you get the opportunity to custom make your own blends with essential oils. The second reason, and probably a great choice for the way the economy is traveling at the moment, is to save your money. It's pretty simple. When you buy bulk and wholesale, you're going to save much more money in the long run. You'll be able to make 3 to 4 bottles for the price it costs you to buy just one branded bottle. And lastly is that you might want to learn a new skill or want to make a really personal and thoughtful gift for someone. Just like making your own craft beer at home, making beard products is fast becoming a great new hobby to dip your feet or beard into. You'll end up learning a lot about these ingredients and you get to work with your hands. And also, if you had a bearded friend out there and you weren't sure what to gift them for a special occasion, make some oils up. Get a cool little label printed and hand them over. He'll froth over this awesome gesture. Okay, now that's the reasons why you might want to make your own beard oils. Let's take a look at the materials you will need. The packaging is a great place to start. So most people, they use these amber glass bottles with a dropper. Generally they're about 30 mils. I found some on Amazon for like 24 units for $30, which is actually pretty decent. It's about $1.25 per bottle. Personally, I prefer bottles with the dropper. I've tried ones that have got kind of like the plastic dripper inside already in there. But depending on what carrier oils you end up using, the thicker blends don't travel through too nice. But you don't have to be locked into the 30 ml dropper. You can actually get it pretty creative if you wanted to, like go for smaller bottles, if you wanted to go through the blend faster, or even things like test tubes or other containers can be really cool, especially for gifts. After that, you'll need your raw ingredients, which are carrier oils or blend of carriers, and your essential oils. Basically what you want the blend to smell like. For the carrier oils, there are a ton out there to choose from, and obviously some carriers work better than others for different beard types and people. I'll do another video soon about the different carrier oils and what ones I think are best. So please make sure you subscribe if you want to view that content later. But in the meantime, a quick snapshot for you would be jojoba or jojoba oil, argan oil, castor oil, coconut oil, and avocado oil. There might be a bit of trial and error from your end because it all depends on what you like the feel of. The lighter oils will be jojoba and argan. The thicker will be castor or coconut. To purchase these, I would stay away from Amazon. Heaps of other people might send you there, get an affiliate paycheck or whatever. But I'm going to recommend Australian Wholesale Oils, or AWO for short. I'd even recommend these guys for your essential oils as well. They have heaps to get you started and even better prices than what Amazon have. They are Australian, so they're local. They have certified organic products, and I think if you sign up, they'll give you a little discount, 10% or something like that. So they also have great pairing options for whatever essential oils you end up choosing. So while you're there, grab your carrier oils of choice and essentials. The carrier oils come in a minimum of 100 ml and the essentials at 15 ml. So yeah, a bit smaller than this. Okay, once you've got your essential oils and carrier oils, you can head to someone like Vistaprint online and get some awesome labels made up. I'm not an affiliate or anything, but I use them and I know that they are super quick. I would recommend the sheet stickers and the rectangle size of 8.7 centimeter by 4.9 centimeter. That'll fit just perfect, just like this one here. If you don't want the professional look, just grab some labels like this from the news agency. I'll show you a bit later, and then you can write whatever sort of blend you want on the label yourself and stick it on. A few tools that you'll need along the way to help you out. A Pyrex or like a measuring jug. You should have one of these around the house. The same goes for a whisk. A couple of things that I found at Bunnings or a hardware store in the paint department. A little funnel like this, and I've cut the tip off a bit to help the oil flow through easier. And also this measuring cup here, because of this awesome pointed spout. There we go, you can see it there. It just pours out easier and you limit all your spillage and mishaps. And that's it. Oh, and I should say these do come in handy as well, like a set of measuring spoons, because it's going to get pretty tiny if you're making smaller batches. So this one goes to 1/8 of a teaspoon, which is 0.6 mil. Again, you should have something like this floating around the house. No problem at all. And that's it. You are set up now to do the most fun part, and quite simply, the easiest part. I'm just going to get rid of this Pyrex. I don't think we're going to need it because we're only going to do 2 bottles. This is handy if you're doing bigger batch, 5, 6 bottles, 10 bottles, whatever. So we're going to use the little guy here. So put that down. Okay, we're going to mix up our oils into this jug. I usually add a couple of extra mils on the carrier oils. That's to yield. So to yield 30 mils in total, go to about 35 mils or a bit more. So you'll end up losing some that kind of just sticks to the jug when you're pouring it out, or the funnel or whatever. Unless you really want to just kind of stand there for hours on end waiting for every less drop, just put a little bit extra in. So we're going to do 2 bottles, so we need 70 mils in total. So that's going to be, I'm doing a mix today of jojoba and avocado. So I'm going to do basically 35 mils of each, a half and half ratio, really. Okay, so let's do that. I'm going to spin it this way. I was going to show you, but it's a bit easier. It's a bit easier if I look at the measurements instead of you guys there. That's about 35 of jojoba. Now, oh, that's a fruit. No, that was avocado. Sorry. Now, jojoba. All right, and we're going to about 70 mils of that. Yep, that looks about right. All right. Now we're going to put our essential oils in here, into our carrier oils. So a pretty important tip with essential oils to carrier oils is getting your dilution percentages right. So too much essential oil and it can almost be an irritant to the skin. It's going to cause a bit of issues. You don't want that. You would never sort of put a pure essential oil on your skin. So the safety standards for essential oils in carrier oils or blends for your skin is generally around the 2 to 3% mark. So it's really not a lot if you think about it for a 30 ml bottle. 2%, I think, is 0.6 of a mil. I'm pretty sure it is, which is hardly anything. And luckily I've got this on the 1/8 of a teaspoon here. It is 0.6 of a mil. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe you can now. Okay, and that's to be safe. You can put a little bit extra in. You can round it up to 1 mil and you're still going to be at that 3% safety mark. So we're going to put our essential oils in now. I'm going to do something I've wanted to trial anyway, which is kind of Rosalina and this lemon ironbark, both native Australian plants. So pretty easy. Gonna make it a 50-50 as well. So they put, see, these are those drippers. I'm gonna take that off. I usually take it off. It's way easier. You can put it back in. Now we can pour it out. Boom. Straight in. That was probably a few extra as well, just over the top. Just like you would pouring somebody a drink. You just go a little bit over the shot pourer, but that's fine because I know we're still in our safety window. Get this off. That's it. Now it's a tiny jug, so I would, in the Pyrex, I would use the whisk. I don't think I can get down. A little bit, not really. So just use a spoon or a fork. We're going to use this. This is a small amount, so it's generally okay just to kind of pour it in straight away into the bottle. But when I'm making for my business here, I generally like steep it like 24 hours just to sort of marinate that essential oil in. Right, I'm going to put that down there as well. And then we're going to pour it into the bottles. So that's that. That's cut off on the end there, bit wider. That's so it just doesn't get stuck up here when I'm pouring in. Let's bring it over. Now hopefully we're going to get 2 30 ml bottles here. Now I've got a machine, like a hopper at home, so I can really fast track this process. If you're making, I batch make mine 100 at a time, but this will do just fine even if you're making 10 or however many. So 30 mils, remember you put the dropper in, so you're going to get more, it'll fill the bottle more with liquid. And 30 mils is generally when the curve of the bottle starts going in. There we go, a little bit left over that I can run through my beard today. But yeah, so 30 mils is generally where that starts to curve in. Okay? And then all you have to do from there is grab your dropper and basically put it on reverse. So what is that? Clockwise. Put it on clockwise and push down to seal it. And it's done. Next bottle. Oh, it does smell good. Pretty excited to try these ones out actually. There you go. Alright, let me just tidy up. Alright, I've just chucked my labels on and bam! That's the handwritten ones from the news agency. You can put your fancy ones on if you like, if you're gifting them. But that is homemade, handmade, batch-made beard oils with love. Knowing exactly what quality ingredients have gone into them. Nice one. So, that's a wrap on the DIY beard oils. Hopefully I've inspired you to try some out for yourself. But I'm telling you now, you start making these for yourself, your beard and you are going to thank me for it later. Controlling the quality you put into your beard is such a game changer. If If you thought the tutorial was useful, please feel free to drop me a comment below, especially if you had any questions. And if that sounds a bit overwhelming to you, then a gentle like for the video would be much appreciated. But in the meantime, keep that beard game strong, my friends, and I'll catch you in the next video, okay? See you later.